City policy banning video inside a police department's lobby. The city commission in DeLand just voted this in after reporting an increase in harassment from First Amendment auditors. So if you don't know what a First Amendment auditor is, they're people whose goal is to test their constitutional right to record video or take pictures in a public place like one of these lobbies. News 6's Molly Reed is in DeLand with this policy and how similar changes could be coming statewide.
A lot of residents come to the DeLand Police Department here and walk into that lobby through those doors to speak to an officer about a crime or file a report. Now, while they might be taken into another room to talk about the exact details, they first have to tell the receptionist why they're here. Now, lately, the police say these First Amendment auditors have been walking in after those residents and recording that initial conversation, many of which is posted online. Here's one example they gave us of it happening. The police say this auditor in the black was trying to record while a resident was speaking to a receptionist. In this case, it led to a fight. What were you doing recording in the lobby?
I was there actually making a public records request.
Stephen Sanders is the man recording. So you wanted to shoot yourself making that request?
Absolutely, and I just wanted to record in constant so that way nothing was missed.
We're here investigating issues. We're here bringing public light.
But the city says
they may not be, focusing on that individual, but that interaction, that conversation is being picked up on video. Victims of crimes, God forbid, someone who's been sexually assaulted or who maybe witnessed a crime are coming into the office to tell our officers about that.
Still, some are fighting back against this policy.
We know you're up in Tallahassee with the First Amendment Foundation, but you've heard, let's start with the policy down here in DeLand with the police lobby. I mean, what is you think the opposition to this?
I do not think it will pass constitutional muster, and I think the courts will strike it down.
Now, the city commission voted for this new policy unanimously. The city attorney at the time acknowledged that, according to the law, people can record in public spaces, but also said that privacy should be expected when people are reporting sensitive matters. In DeLand, Volusia County, I'm Molly Reed, getting results, News 6.
So along similar lines, Senate Bill 184 is waiting for the governor's signature right now. It would make it a crime to ignore a first responder's warning not to approach or remain within 25 feet of that responder if interfering with their work. It's something Volusia Sheriff Mike Chitwood is all for, just tweeting these auditors go out to bait a reaction for a video to make money. The First Amendment Foundation is writing to the governor, though, to veto the bill, saying its language gives the first responders too much discretion and it impedes their rights.
DeLand commissioners recently banned anyone from recording video in the lobby of the police department. All new at 6, West 2's Volusia County reporter Pamela Combs spoke with a commissioner who says this is about protecting the privacy of others.
This is what a surveillance camera caught inside the DeLand Police Department lobby just a few weeks ago. A man upset because someone recorded him. A city spokesperson says they've seen an increase in cases like this one. Commissioner Kevin Reed says there's now a new policy banning any recording in the department's lobby.
First Amendment auditors have been welcomed into our city hall and other locations that are open to the public. This just happens to be an area that kind of blends where a victim interacts with the police department in that sensitive manner.
The city says they've had an increased number of encounters with the so-called First Amendment auditors. These are people who record public officials and employees exercising their right to record. Despite this ongoing issue, Reed says this vote was in efforts to protect people wanting to report a crime anonymously. Executive Director of the First Amendment Foundation, Bobby Block, says this policy is unconstitutional.
If you are going to basically declare an area a video or recording free zone, you better make sure that it's a private area or if you can actually show why someone would have a genuine expectation of privacy.
As of now, this policy has not been challenged in court. Reporting in DeLand, Pamela Combe, WESH 2 News.